Some promises disappear the moment danger does.
The night smelled of iron, wet stone, and unfinished stories. A wolf walked beside the river, belly full, throat crowded. He had eaten pride and meat in the same mouthful, now both refused to go down. Each cough was a confession wrapped in fur. He stopped where the moon bent over the water and saw a stranger made of reflection and regret. Strange, he muttered, how victory can feel like drowning. The river didn't answer, it never negotiates with arrogance. From the reeds came a ripple of careful footsteps. A crane pale as honesty appeared, neck long enough to reach tomorrow, heart small enough to survive tonight. Her feathers caught the moon like fragile currency. The wolf lowered his tone to something that pretended humility. Friend, he rasped, help me take the bone from my throat, and I will owe you my life. The promise hung between them like smoke, unsure of its shape. Mercy begins like business, inked in pain, witnessed by fear. Trust is a door built by hunger. It swings both ways until it breaks. The crane studied his mouth, architecture of appetite and consequence. Every tooth gleamed with someone else's silence. Still, pity is an artist that draws closer to danger for detail. Her beak entered the red hallway of his breath, searching the dark for something sharp and honest. The wolf froze, muscles praying to be remembered kindly. Time stretched thin enough to hear it hum. At last the bone rose free, a pale truth lifted from a dark sermon. The wolf exhaled gratitude shaped exactly like relief. Mercy begins like business, inked in pain, witnessed by fear. Trust is a door built by hunger. It swings both ways until it breaks. The crane stepped back in the moonlight, heart beating, polite applause. Your debt, she said, is small, a word of thanks will do. Her voice trembled not from fear but from formality. The wolf smiled, arranging cruelty into courtesy. My dear, be thankful your head entered my jaws and returned home safely, that is payment enough. The wind rode the moment down and tore the page. Even the stars refused to witness small crimes. Mercy without memory, alone no banker dares to claim. Kindness that earns no interest dies quietly before morning. The crane lingered, watching ripples settle into denial. Forgiveness, she thought, is just distance wearing perfume. She opened her wings and let the night rearrange its silence. Behind her the wolf drank again, washing truth off like bad wine. He saw his reflection, grin back perfect and rehearsed. Clean water, dirty soul, a fair exchange. There are favors that cost nothing to give and everything to remember. He slept well because guilt snores softly when full dreams applauded. Conscience didn't attend. Dawn arrived in a pressed shirt pretending innocence. Birds discussed gratitude like gossip, no one had evidence. The crane flew east, her shadow thin as forgiveness. She whispered, mercy is a mirror, helping you'll see what you are. The wind being neutral said nothing. Mercy starts as kindness, ends as arithmetic. Someone always keeps the books, someone always stops counting. By noon the wolf grew hungry again. Different meals, same manners. He told himself the world rewards the bold. The river rolled its eyes in ripples. Far away the crane told the tale to a heron with patient eyes. Never expect gratitude from teeth, she said. The heron nodded, experience doesn't interrupt. Evenly turned, wearing smoke and violent dust. The wolf's howl rose like a receipt torn too late. Every echo signed its name and left unpaid. And somewhere past closing time, a piano counts debts in minor chords. The wolf clears his throat and dreams, asking the dark for one more favor. The dark now bills by the hour, and mercy like jazz charges extra for presence.